And welcome to the new series on Pentiment. So, I think we're just going to jump into it. I don't know too much about this because I didn't want to spoil anything. But there's going to be some amount of reading. I have no idea what the gameplay is about. I can't even remember what I was thinking when I got this game, but we'll figure everything out as we go along. So let's get started. So we are apparently like an artist, and that's as far as I got into it. And here we go. So it is, I guess my family is from here, like originally from a long time ago. Yeah. Turn it down just a little bit so that I can hear myself think. So yeah, reading, but I'm not too bothered with that because I sort of run out of other games to play. Really, I have a lot, but then I was thinking, like, what do I want to play? And I ended up with this. So we are in his dream, and I don't know if it's normal to have discussions like this in your dreams, but I feel like I do it constantly. But I've never actually, when I saw this the first time, like the intro, I started thinking, like, shit, I actually never thought of how normal that is. But anyway, he's telling, I guess, his, what happened during the day or something. So we are Andreas. And the abbot said to me, Andreas, I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. So I guess we're sort of building our character here. So we're gonna go with like the most honest. So distracting girls. Up to the devil's work again, are you? Don't encourage him. Devotion to one's work can yield pleasures of the mind superlative to those of the body. So I'm not sure who she is. Oh, they have names, of course. I think he's like the imaginary king who, from like a Christian country that never existed. He is, of course, Socrates. I missed his name. Robian. Either you need to spend time with more exciting lovers, or I need to learn how to work the Socrates way. How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? Yeah, Prester John. That's his name. Still horrible name, so I can't remember it. I apologized and said I'd be more mindful. It's not my fault God made me this handsome. Beatrice. You're insufferable. Oh, I need to check who she is at some point. Alas, this Christian faith views desire less favorably than I did in my time. No? Perhaps this longing for you will instill in them a greater appreciation for beauty. Right. Try telling that to the abbot next time, Andres. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure. Soon you will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your own masterpiece, your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage and your new life as a master awaits you. Okay, so I can click these. I should have done that. I was looking at it like it had underscore, but I sort of ignored it. So, Free Imperial City of the Holy Roman Empire, major trade center and city of arts. I think it's in the north of Germany. Yes, marriage to someone he has never met. Hardly ideal. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh Jesus, then you should definitely get married. Is she pretty at least? Let's see what he says about Jesus. Oh, he doesn't say anything about Jesus. This is what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flattering. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. True, Your Majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, Your Majesty. It is out of my control. Trust in Providence. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. I wouldn't trust him to do that. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, Your Majesty. I never do. Ow. At least I would if they stopped stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going, douchebag. They're fools, Andrew. There's no point in trying to teach them anything. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit, but since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run your ragged, boy. He's just trying to keep order in the Abbey. I'm an outsider. Right, an outsider he brought in. If he wants your work, he has to deal with you as you are. Well, I don't want him to feel like he's made a mistake in bringing me in. Jerk. I give up. Take me home, Grobian. As you wish. No. Good morning, Ursula. Good morning, Ander. Time to get up and get you done. The Baron. So we are going to go over to the Abbey, and actually just a moment, because I think there was, yes, a mouse and keyboard option. There we go. The Picatrix, Key of Sojaman, the Heptameron, Prior... Oh crap, show me again. Prior Farine keeps giving me all these books to read. So that's him, I guess. I was thinking maybe he's like a historical character. Cleaning up. Yes, you should. No, don't go to bed. Compline. Monastic hour corresponding to 8 p.m., one of the little hours of prayer. The monks and nuns retire to their dormitory shortly afterwards. Oh, and of course, I am in the abbey already. What are you doing? So, click the journal tab. So work. Clara? Maybe I'm not there. Good morning, Andrews. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually. Thank you. She's giving us some food. Almonds, cheese, and some rye. And see some guy called Otto at the Abbey for dinner. She's into Otto. Thank you very much. Roshan, I've heard that before too. I think it was from Kingdom Come Deliverance, yeah. It is also in Bavaria, I think. Checks. So 12 pennings. Maybe minted at different values. So it's Holy Roman Empire money. So it is not only just a regional coin in that sense, or a small region coin. It's like a big deal, I guess. Two months behind. Holy shit. So yeah, we're in somewhere else. So yeah, we're gonna pay more because they need more. That's how it works. Who is God? Oh crap. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? Christian evangelist and patron saint of artists and physicians, often represented by a winged bull. We're learning a lot, which is nice. I get bored if I don't learn. Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of my days are spent doing the work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Ference allows me to work on my masterpiece. So divine office is the prayer times observed by all Christian monastic orders. Monks and nuns pray together 7 times a day and once at night, as dictated by the rule of Saint Benedict. That is a lot of praying. But then again, there's like 14 hours in a day, so a reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it mostly to show clients and for my own sake. That's fun. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. from Nuremberg to a university and now traveling the world as an artist. What a life you'll have ahead of you, Master Angrius. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a little too much fun. A few missteps. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. It is, but I know now that it is what I want to do. This will be remembered. Not many people get to decide that. So, we have a little sketchbook that she's seen. Your masterpiece must be wonderful. I hope so. It's hard to say until it's done. I mean, you just sort of start realizing when something's good or really bad. Unless you sort of create something that feels like shit the whole way and then it turns good. Hard work. Rest his soul. Alright. I will have a good day. Vespers, monastic hour at dusk, one of the major prayer hours. It is followed by supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Drucker has invited me over for supper. I don't remember what these guys look like. I remember he's blonde now. Of course, please say hello to the Druckers for us. Of course, until later. Hello, Clara. Can you spare a moment to chat? Of course, Andreas. How can I help? I was wondering if I could help you with your tax troubles. How much short are you? 2 guldens worth. Gold coins used as currency throughout the whole Roman Empire. The different standards exist for the gulden. In different regions, it is generally equivalent to the Florentine florin. If you can't pay your rent early, that's alright. I'm sure we can find some way to pay the abbot. I mean, if I got money, it doesn't make a difference. I'm happy to contribute whatever I can. I know times are hard for you right now. I'll talk to him too. You've been good hosts to me, and I can do without more. I can do without more than your family. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, if I can just give it to her without having to tell him, that'll be good. Because if I'm leaving here anyway, it's because the thing with charity is that you don't want to give charity where you live, basically. Or you want to do that, but you don't want to give charity behind people's backs in a place that you live, because then it becomes a question of whether you're giving the charity for some other sake than just giving it. So you if you give charity and leave, that's the best way to do it. We're gonna ask her about her infatuation with the other dude. Oh, we're gonna not. It's him. Farm hand, farm boy. Ill Peter. Oh, Morning, Andreas. Morning, Big Jorg. How's it going? Working today? Just taking a rest. Oh. Every day but Sunday. Indeed. Alpine air. One day auto. Wonder years. During which a journeyman artist or craftsman travels far and wide to improve their skills. That's pretty cool. I mean, there are techniques today as well, and they're taught everywhere, I would imagine. But I wonder, I'm sure there are some sort of specialty skills and things like that that you can learn in a certain region in a way, I guess. But I would imagine there's a little bit less of it. I guess it's just the quality of the teaching is the thing that people are looking for these days, rather than some really special or original way of doing things. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference cultural touchstones from Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Andreas knows Italian, a little Greek, and can reference cultural touchstones from Florence, Venice, and Milan. I was thinking, I guess the place that I'm most familiar with might be Basel. But then again, a little Greek sounds interesting. Because I'm sure there's going to be quite a lot of it at the Abbey, at least. But then there might be some more in, or how useful is it going to be later on? Italy is pretty good. I would love to take Greek, but I will take this one just because I guess it's most accurate, and there might be, I don't know, certain things that... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, there might be certain things that I might just miss if I take, because I know nothing about the Dutch, basically, all, especially at this period of time. Later on, then, but yeah, let's take this one. Swiss air must be different then. Spend enough time in these mountains and you'll be able to smell storm coming. That's true. I think you do. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long. What do you spend all that time in Switzerland doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Hedonist. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He is extremely social and quite experienced in all of the enjoyable vices of the world. Andreas lives to work and dedicates all of his time to his art. Andreas spends all of his non-working free time finding and reading as many books as he possibly can. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, minor crimes, and fistfights. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing books. I mean, out of these, it's either these two, but I'm just going to take this one. Swiss women are beautiful and the beer isn't bad. What do you think I spend my time doing? Sounds like fun, but you better not let Father Thomas hear about it. Another blonde. My sort of trick to remember things is ruined now. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere St. Augustine, who said, "Lord, make me chaste, but not yet." So, St. Augustine of Hippo was an early Christian philosopher, theologian, and bishop of Hippo Regius. He is recognized as a doctor of the Church and is most known for his works, The City of God, and his autobiographic Confessions, as well as his development of the doctrine of original sin. I think I read the Confession. Well, actually, no, I did not. It was someone, I can't remember. It was such a long time ago. If you say so, Andreas, I still think you're going to get in trouble with Father Thomas. Jorg? Yeah. Very young, Jorg. Alright. Town Commons. I'll just check this other direction because there's still Il Peter, which is an amazing name. Andreas. Oh, yes. The weather. Yeah, I was just thinking about this. Perchta. Pagan goddess of the Alps, associated with animals and spinning wool. She is still invoked by some Christians in Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, and Swabia. Yeah, I think it's like God is number one and then everybody else is after. That's fine. I think that's what the Bible says. I think that's what the Torah says too. The church banned all observances of pagan gods. I thought St. Moritz protected Tassing. You think the spirits have been following the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? I'll just ask about the customs. The kinds that scare away witches and keep spirits from calling storm clouds over our farms. The saints were the first to watch over Tassing. My father knew that. Old Rannig Kemper knew that. Attilia. That bastard abbot may not like it, but some of us keep the traditions alive. Like the old widow, Attilia. What do these... I mean, I was thinking of saying this to sort of get rapport from him, because I know things that I just read 2 seconds ago. But I'll ask what the traditions entail. Actually, no, I'll do this one. So she always hangs the door frame with lavender to keep the spirits out. Even if it doesn't help with spirits, it does smell nice. I see. And you as well, my good sir. When I was a kid, I used to think these clothes look silly, but the older I get, I start thinking that they look pretty, I wouldn't say cool, but they are sort of descriptive of the times, and the times were a little bit crazy. In a good way. Endris and some he's like, it looks like a stable master picking on some young knights. Endris Schmidt's smithy. It's so much smaller than the one he uses at the Abbey. Just gonna have a look around here. like the art of medieval times too. Alright, let's talk to him. Oh, Andrew's good timing. I'll lend you a hand, good sir. I'm already late to the Abbey. Horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in. Now I need a hand, else they'll overheat and won't be able to work. Take the shoe in the tongs. Put the hot part of the shoe on the anvil and I'll hit it with a hammer. Good job. It is a very simple job. But I like the way that it's done. It was short work. Thanks for the help. I don't know what I was thinking doing all those at once. Sure would be nice to have someone to help me out here every day. Have you considered an apprentice? Have you considered a child? Apprentice? All the boys in the village seem interested. Bert. So, I don't want to take any more time. I'll see you in Otto up by the Abbey guest house for dinner. See, I didn't actually, because the anvil is such a sort of classic icon, really. But I've never stopped to think about the curved edges on it and why it is the shape it is. And I'm pretty old. Martin, please, can you give me a hand here? What do you want? Keeping an eye on them. This looks a lot like standing there and doing nothing. Christ, I help your cousin. Fintrail fellas. Oh, sheep are taking over the town. What is this? Should I offer to help? Oh, yeah. I mean, perhaps helping other. Oh shit! I didn't know this was. Perhaps helping others also helps us. It allows us to feel useful and take satisfaction in our work. Today, Martin should be helping them. Yell at him, give him a good scare. I mean, lead by example, I feel. Then again, I don't know anything about sheep, and I'll probably just get in their way. I'll ask him. Good point. Yeah, who's that on a horse? Look, he's giving him an earful. Alright, they show everybody at the same time. Knock two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind a stonemason's anger. Yeah, he does look like a noble. Yeah, I wouldn't go mess with nobility. Help him out, you little douchebag. No, I will not. Can I walk upwards? I think this is a side-scrolling only. And I would imagine we're going to find out who they are, because they'll probably be visiting the Abbey. So I think I'll leave this here, because now we are getting closer to the Abbey. So this is sort of like an introduction, I'm assuming. So we're going to learn a little bit more about this area and stuff, and then we'll see what we're going to do. I hope it doesn't involve drawing, because I have no skill in that, I don't think. But I'll see you in the next one.